Right, so we got the Jacksonville Jaguars making moves as we pretty much expected. Honestly, I wasn't too sure, but that this would happen. But Tim Tebow signed with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's going to be playing tight end. This is actually Trayy's one of Trayy's favorite players. I know he's happy that he's back.
Wow.
Um,
Wow.
so, with that being said, Trey, how do you feel about this, my man?
So I don't know who came up with this lineup, but we just got a bunch of topics that I really don't care about today, huh? You
Oh,
got Russell Westbrook and his triple doubles. That's amazing. Tim Tebow, 10 years later, he wants to come back and decide to play tight end. Wow. 10 years too late, if you ask me. And then the NFC least. All right. So Tim Tebow, Jacksonville Jaguars. So there's been a lot of comments about this whole thing on social media from some players and everything. Des Bryant had some comments. Some other players had some comments. Um, I've seen a lot of people try to say the whole thing about, wow, that's crazy that Tim Tebow's getting another shot, but Kaepernick could get a shot. I'm not even going that route with it. I'm just
yeah.
going the fact of, I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's Urban Meyer, it's Jacksonville, and it's Tim Tebow. He's gonna help them sell tickets or whatever. But if we're being real, if you think he's gonna be a starting tight end in the NFL, that's not really realistic. I don't think that's so. He Who's he blocking? So he's not gonna be in on pass blocking plays. He can't. Who's he gonna block? Um, I guess you can say he's been a glorified tight end majority of his career. When they wanted him to transition and become a tight end 10 years ago, mind you, he didn't want to do it. He wanted to prove that he could be a quarterback. So I could see them try to create some type of package where kind of like Taysom Hill's used maybe with with the Saints, but realistically speaking, there's nothing that Tebow can teach Trevor Lawrence because Trevor Lawrence is like light years ahead of him as far as being a quarterback. So there's nothing to absorb there. This is To me, this is more so just about the fact that Tebow is beloved in Jacksonville, and it's a way to try to sell tickets and jersey sales and all that. I don't see this doing anything significant for the Jacksonville Jaguars at all.
Okay. So Tim Tebow, it's going to be a journey. I don't expect. I don't expect much of an impact at all throughout most of the season. I know Urban Meyer loves Tim Tebow. That was his quarterback. They won national championships together. Um, it's going to be tough. I mean, you've seen even with Rob Gronkowski, he out for just 1 year. This man has been gone for quite some time, so it's going to be an adjustment. I'm sure
Well, he was
he's going to
playing
struggle.
baseball, right? So
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's
It's
not the
not.
same.
I
It's
mean,
not
I
the
know it's
same.
not. I'm just trying to give him some type of credit. But
Especially the cardio and
my
the
thing is, I think he's
physicality.
too small to be a tight end. I don't think he has the size to be a tight end right now.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't seen him lately to say, but I mean, who knows? Um,
But at
but you did make a valid point.
the way they protect the offensive players for the most part, maybe he'll be all right as far as
Yeah,
that's concerned
yeah,
with
because
his weight.
you do see a lot more slimmer tight ends nowadays, just because of the NFL rules, in terms of like going across the middle and things like that. And what you said about Taysom Hill, I could see that exactly happening to where they use him in packages and stuff and sorts like that. I can't say he would help out Trevor Lawrence that much, maybe he might have some knowledge in terms of like reading defenses, but we all know he wasn't the best at it. He did eliminate the Pittsburgh Steelers a few years ago, so that's probably why Trey doesn't want to talk about this so much. So I understand.
No, that has nothing to do with anything.
Got it.
But I mean, at the end of the day, the Jacksonville Jaguars will finish with a better record than the Philadelphia Eagles. So shots fired, Mariano. Sorry, he should have been here.
Game. All right. To be honest with you, this is really just on ticket sales. Really, it is. I mean, Urban will always have a special heart for Tebow. So again, like you guys said, he's going to probably using gadget plays, but he ain't blocking nobody. He's not blocking nobody. He's not going to be out there. He's going to do these little trick plays. Here we go. That's it. He ain't blocking. Not a soul. He's not gonna do anything. Only little guys plays here and there. All of that. That's it.
I'm sure he'll have the heart to block somebody, but we'll see if he'll actually be able to.
Listen, your heart and your body is two different muscles. You can have all the heart in the world, but if you can't block nobody, you can't block nobody.
All right. So to Vick's slick comment that wasn't so slick about the whole, this has actually nothing to do with that. My whole thing with this is if he was good enough to still be in the league, he would still be in the league. Think about how many quarterbacks who have been journeymen, who probably been in the league longer. When Tebow was still in the league, they were in the league, and Tebow's been out of the league, they're still in the league. So he just wasn't talented to make a roster, especially as a quarterback. That's what it boils down to. And now we see, okay, now you want to finally try to become a tight end. This is more so an Urban Meyer thing. Mm-hmm. Any other coaches in Jacksonville, he doesn't get signed. He doesn't even want to attempt to come try to do this. That's all this is. So I don't
because
I have no ill will towards Tebow. He was what he was. But
Yeah, I definitely agree. That is a big fact. If Urban Meyer was not in the NFL, I don't even see Tim Tebow getting a look at a tryout to say. I mean, maybe he might get a tryout, but I don't think he'll make a roster. Just knowing
who's offering him an actual contract. Maybe you can come get on the practice squad. Like
that'd probably be the best bet. Get him on the practice squad. Yeah.
Even Dez Bryant, when he was trying to play with the Saints and initially with the Ravens, he was on the practice squad at first. He didn't get a contract till after. So
I believe that's going to be the same thing.
I just don't understand. This is crazy to me. Yeah. Why 10 years later, and y'all think he's supposed to be still in his prime, his football prime? No.
Nah. Just like Spence said, he's going to be more of a gadget player, and you said that too. But yeah, it's
going to be this. It's going to be like I said. This is going to be to sell tickets because he's the man over there. So it makes sense. It's cool. All right, so enough with Tebow as well. Tebow time has come and gone. Congratulations, Broncos fan, on that that playoff game back in 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
The luckiest slant throw in the history of
Demarius Thomas. You a GOAT.
All right. So with that being said, we go on to what is this going to be? The final topic?
Final topic.
All right.